Wow, as we sit here and update on the Hurricane Dorian, it's at 180 miles an hour sustained winds. Sustained. Wow, I don't think any hurricane has had sustained winds of 180 miles an hour in history. I think Andrew hit it a sustained gust for 1 minute at 180 miles an hour in 92 when Hurricane Andrew happened? But that was only a gust. This Hurricane Dorian, at the 11 o'clock a.m. update, had sustained winds of 180 miles an hour and gusts of 200. This is absolutely mind-blowing. And it's hitting the Bahama Islands right now. Those are going to get completely flattened. 200 mile an hour winds. There's nothing that can withstand that. That is just ridiculous. And this model is having it at windy.com. Almost hit the Florida coast and then beeline north. But man, these models can be off. Just by 30 miles will change the impact of having tropical storm force winds and then hitting the eye wall itself with 180 mile an hour wind sustained. So you cannot be too safe. You might have to evacuate if you're along the whole coast here. I would highly recommend it. Keep an eye on the news and get most of your information on the internet here, because the mainstream media is not going to tell you accurate stuff at all. You're going to have to find actual reports yourself on small YouTube channels like this one and others. This is crazy. Yesterday we were watching the radar. Man, this thing doesn't get out of here till next Saturday, a week from now. We were watching the radar yesterday, and we noticed that there was all the the radar was moving from east to west along the North Carolina, South Carolina coast. It was crazy. Even in Florida and Gulf of Mexico, everything was moving east to west. This is very, very strange. Very strange indeed. Let's see if I got this screenshot here. I'll show you the latest update. It is crazy. 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Dorian was located near 26.5 north, 76.8 west. Sustained winds 180 miles an hour. That is ridiculous. Wow. Have you ever seen anything like that? What the heck? And the gust up to 200 miles an hour. The 9 a.m. advisory was 175. That blew my mind. Yesterday, I said the storm would hit at least 160 and be a Cat 5. No one was talking about that. None of the meteorologists, nothing. And now you see this right here. They're reporting 200 mile an hour wind gusts. And this hurricane is in perfect gasoline, so to speak, for a hurricane. There's no wind shear. It's almost stationary movement factors, like the highs far enough northeast of it not to be impacting it much. Another low's not around it to sap energy from it. Just in front of it, there's convection in the air. There's rain clouds up around North Carolina, causing the air saturation to go up. So when it goes into that air, it's not dry air. That's another factor. So it's moist air it gets to feed off of, and warm ocean water. This thing is like the perfect storm. And you can see with the layout of the eye wall, it is absolutely superb, and it's tight. It's got a tight circumference to it. It's like just absolute perfect for something out of a novel, sci-fi novel or something. Guys, if you're in Florida, you need to take heed to this. This is very, very severe, very serious.